Randy, but I've done all of them already.
No, you haven't. See this phone here?
Yes, I've called everyone I know.
So, call some people you don't know.
What do you mean?
Here, I'll show you.
Hello.
Hello. Is your refrigerator running?
Why, yes.
Well, you better go and catch it. See, Pee-wee? It's easy. You try one.
No, Randy, that's not fun. It's not nice to make prank phone calls.
Don't be such a chicken. Here, it's ringing.
You know what, motherfucker? Why don't you come to my house and say it in front of my face?
You, come over here. Come over here and I'll kick your fucking ass, you fucking coward.
Why
You keep calling my fucking number. I'm getting tired of it. Your ass.
You're not allowed to.
This 50-year-old man will kick your ass.
No, sir. I mean, no. Next time, I've learned my lesson, honest. Randy? Randy?
Yeah, and I was gonna try you back.
All right, I can hear you great. What's up? How you doing?
All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. This signal. I don't know. It's raining and it's. I don't know. It's a fun spot.
Yeah. So did you catch any of them last night?
No. Last night it was Silent Night, Holy Night, Silent Night, Holy Night. It was as calm as peaceful as nothing. Maybe a couple in the air. That was it. But nothing.
Huh. Well, I got some bad news for you. So I went to the police department just this morning, and
Okay.
they basically blew me off, and kind of I
What?
was.
Well, you off.
Well, I
you
told
showed
them.
us-
I told them what was going on, and
Right.
they said, basically what they keep saying to you is, what am I supposed to do about this? It's not in our jurisdiction. How am I supposed to arrest somebody overseas or in a different state for sending you stuff? And then
Postal inspector. Yeah,
well,
go ahead.
here's the worst part, George. I told them all about what we're going through. So they called up your police department in Henrico. And they talked to one of the officers. And the one officer there, I didn't catch his name, but I heard the call. He goes, "Oh, that's the guy who thinks that there's drones flying over, who's got the drones," and he goes, "We got him under the crank file, so whenever we deal with him, we send one of our, whoever gets him kind of is like the unlucky guy who's got to put up with you."
What?
Yeah.
Who said that?
One of the cops.
No, it's no crank file. What? Are you fucking kidding me?
That's what the guy on the phone said when we called when my local cops called.
So I'm calling them as a crank.
That's what they think, that you're like on a crank file, like a crazy caller.
No.
And they just humor you. And he goes, we just have to send somebody out there just to just because that's our obligation.
What the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck?
Yeah. I didn't catch any names, but that was what they said.
I've had it. So basically, they don't. I've showed them the proof.
Yeah, they said the one guy said, "Oh yeah, we've told him a million times that that's not our jurisdiction, and there's really what does he expect us to do? He can't prove that there's guys walking around." And
I've showed them proof. I've showed them freaking proof. They're just a bunch of imbeciles. They're a bunch of imbeciles. Imbeciles that can't do their job. Imbeciles that we pay our tax dollars, and they can't do their fucking job. They're stupid. Stupid asses.
yeah.
Imbeciles. Fucking imbeciles. Every last one of them. God damn, though. What the hell you got to do? You got to be a vigilante, don't you?
We got to catch him on our own, George. I mean, that's what I was doing. That's how I caught. That's how I got that
You
one.
got to be a vigilante, but I don't have what you have. I don't have even the capability of what you have as far as being able to get these bastards. As far as
Yeah.
Shit. Unbelievable. Unfucking-believable. I don't want to. It's the weekend, and I gotta be. And I'm actually working right now too. The dog has got a lot of anxiety. Dog's got a lot of anxiety because he knows that I'm stressed out. Animals are very keen. They're very keen to know a lot of shit. I'm trying to calm him down. I'm trying to play with him and all that. Make sure he's got food, got water, he's taken care of. And it's stressing me the fuck out because they can tell. I mean, there's like a kid. I mean, they can tell when there's hell. When the adult or the owner, whatever, is stressed out.
Yeah. Yeah, the one cop was saying that like they're thinking you're having a possible mental breakdown, and that you're losing your that it's just all in your head. But that's.
It's not in my head.
I know that.
I showed them evidence. They're a bunch of morons. They're a bunch of fucking idiots. I showed them the fucking the evidence. A bunch of idiots, fucking morons. And I'm getting angry. I'm not angry at you, but I'm getting angry right now.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
All right, well, I'm picking up an order right now. I can put you on hold. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, it's fine.
I got to work. I got to pay bills. I got a fucking car payment that's due tomorrow. And Monday. I got so much shit that's coming at me, and I just can't fucking think. I don't know. I mean, if I take the 5,000 and walk, I still haven't told them what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
I'll take the 5,000 and walk. I mean, I can still fight this. I can still fight this shit. God damn it. I need the fucking money, but 5,000 is not a lot of fucking money. Not a lot of fucking money. Not at all.
Yeah.
All right, hold on a second.
Yeah.
Let me. God damn, this is taking effect. It's taking too much effect on me. Let me call you. I gotta walk and get the food, so I hate to keep you. Let me call you back.
Okay.
I'll call you right away.
All right.
All right. Bye.
And hit the PlayStation fully intact. It's not all good news, of course.
Hey.
Okay, I can't talk for long because I got a lot to do today. We got a party. The party's tomorrow, and I've got to get ready. I'm gonna go shop. I'm gonna get some new wardrobe.
Well, because that dog was eating your shirt, wasn't he?
Yeah, he ate about 4 of my damn shirts. Like I looked at him. I said, "You damn fucking hell, you!" I just looked at him like, "What the fuck's wrong with you?"
Oh, what a jerk.
Anxiety, right? It's an anxiety. I mean, it's just an animal. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah, well, that's their dog.
You just got to get him, I don't know. But, yeah, Ralph Lauren, man, that's what I wear. I wear these Ralph Lauren shirts. They're very high dollar shirts I've had forever. And now they're, I got to get, piss me off.
Yeah. Well.
What am I saying? Okay, so I gotta go to Dillard's and buy me spot clothes and get some shit together here and stress the fuck out. Anyway, what was I saying? What am I saying? All right, yeah. So it just angers me. It just fucking angers the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
It angers the fuck out of me. It angers the living fuck out of me. Then it's this fucking Vuk, this bitch. I'm blocking you from talking to Jamie. Well, goddamn bitch, I had a dream about Jamie last night, so fuck you.
Yeah.
Bitch is going, I'm blocking you for talking to Jamie, and you can't do anything. You can't control us. I had a dream about what I talked to Jamie last night in a dream.
Oh.
So she can go fuck herself. Goddamn cunt.
Yeah.
Whatever her goddamn is cunt. Lorenko. What's her name?
Larissa. Her real name's Larissa Branco.
Yeah, she needs to take a fucking damn bullet in her damn vagina.
Yeah, she claims. Yeah, she always claims she talks to him.
She needs a bullet in her vagina, that whack job. Anyway, I've got somebody that can put her. She's making threats about this, making all these threats that she's going to do this, making threats that, making threats. She's going to do this. I've got somebody that she keeps fucking around that's going to put her in a fucking little twirl. Keep fucking around spiritually, I put her in a fucking twirl. Put her in a fucking heat of a mess.
So it'd almost be like
an karma. If you know anything about karma, what you put out is what you get back. What you put out, you get back tenfold.
Yeah. Like, do you actually believe in like karma, like the Hindus do?
I kind of do. It's the basis. I kind of do. It's the basis of you know, the yin and the yang. You know, what you put out is what you get. What you put out is what you get right back. It might not happen right away. It might not happen the next day, but it's going to happen pretty soon.
Well, then what do you think? Then what do you think is going to happen to Marty then?
Yeah, well, it's a matter of time.
Yeah.
Matter of time.
Yeah, he hasn't posted much since the other day. I mean, I'm looking at what Vuk said, or I'm sorry, Larissa. She goes, "You are so worthless and inconsiderate, George. I've protected Jamie more in her afterlife than you ever could while she was alive, and I didn't even know her. Wow, that's sick."
I like to put my hands around that bitch and strangle her. That's one bitch I would slap. That's one bitch I would put my hand. I don't even know her.
Yeah.
I'd put my hands around her and strangle her. I'd love for her to know that I would strangle the living shit out of that bitch.
Yeah. Has she been around for a while too? Has she been around?
She's not caught. She's been on there for about a couple of years.
Yeah.
She's a fucking cunt. Look up that bitch. Mind her own goddamn business. Keep her fucking nose out of my business. And her fiance needs to shut the fuck up too.
Yeah.
Robert Floyd, whatever his name, Robert Floyd.
Yeah.
They both need to shut the fuck up. They need to fucking drop dead. They both need to drop dead and get the fuck out of it. You know, get the fuck out of my fucking life. Get the fuck out of my life. Get the fuck out of my putting pictures of penises. And I mean, obviously, that's her problem. I mean, she hasn't had a good penis probably the day she was born. Probably her daddy gave her one.
Well, that would explain why she's so obsessed with him. Yeah.
Yeah.
God, they're sick.
Anyway, like I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this shit. So I got to be a vigilante. I've got to be a vigilante and take things in my own hands.
Yeah.
And then when I do, you should have done that. You should have consulted the police. Well, guess what? The police did nothing. Mm-hmm. Nothing.
Yeah.
And I'm not yelling at you, man. I'm pissed
off
right now. Nothing. The police do goddamn fucking nothing because they're useless.
Yeah.
Useless.
I don't think it's.
I have called so many goddamn times, and half the times they don't even take reports. I've called so many fucking times, and they don't even take fucking reports from this shit.
So that's probably why that's probably why he said that when I was in when the officer up here called. So they probably all know about you there. They probably all just humor you and laugh. I don't know. I hope they're not.
I've showed them the fucking evidence. What is there to laugh about? If it happened to them, would they laugh?
Well, no.
I've shown them the fucking evidence. If it happened to them, would they be laughing? I don't think so.
What do they say about?
It'd be fucking a major problem. If it happens to somebody else, they're not doing their job.
Do you ever tell them? Do you ever tell them about like? Do you ever bring up Marty to them? Like, do you ever say like, there's this guy overseas that's doing shit?
I in a roundabout way, I said it's a person that's involved because of his friend is being sued in a federal lawsuit.
Yeah.
So a guy from overseas is being involved because his friend's being sued in a federal lawsuit. So, whatever.
Yeah. Are you prepping? Are you prepping for Wednesday? Do you have like your note? Are you do like notes?
I look like I'm between you and the gatepost. It's going to be it's just going to be set up to be an appeal. I mean, seriously, I don't hold much. I'll be shockingly surprised if this judge does the right thing.
Yeah.
Really, I mean, I've already conceded that I'd be shockingly surprised if this judge does the right fucking thing.
Yeah.
He hasn't already. I'd be amazed if he does.
Well, you got to go in there, George, with an open mind, though. You can't go in there. You gotta be ready for anything, and that's the thing, George. You never know what's gonna come out of this. Well,
I'm ready for the appeal. I'm ready for the fucking appeal. I'm ready for the fucking appeal. I have been for some time.
Yeah.
For some time now. For some time I've been ready for that. Sometime.
I just hope fucking Marty's not on. I just hope Marty's not pretending to be anybody or.
Well, if he is, I will be able to catch it, and I'll say, Your Honor, you can't do this conversation. This is not an attorney. This is somebody. This guy that's involved. It's not an attorney. Not licensed to be an attorney in the United States, and we can't go further with this.
Mm-hmm.
I said, this is not Mark Lewis. This is not an attorney, not licensed to practice and an attorney in the States. Can't go any further until we get the right person. So yeah, I will cut through right. I will cut right through that. I hear his voice. I said, nope, this is not Will Markham. Not even a paralegal. Not even a paralegal to practice in the United States. He doesn't practice in the United States. Not even practice in the United States. He's, So I'm waiting for that.
Yeah.
You know damn well it's going to be Marty. You know damn well it's going to be Marty.
So you don't even think Marklin's going to call him? You think Marty's just going to pretend with an American accent and just pretend he's Will Marklin?
Obviously, he's going to try to do and say something, and I'm going to challenge. If I get an inclination that it's Marty, I'm going to say, look, this is not Will Marklin.
But do you know? I mean,
but
you don't know what the real Will Marklin sounds like, though. That's the problem.
Well, look, the thing is, there was rumors that when he had called me, it was somebody else.
Yeah.
I don't care. There was rumors, even Danny Foose. You know Danny, right?
You know what?
Danny?
I've seen her, but I mean, I've seen like her name referenced a few times, but I don't really know who she is. Who is she? Is she a troll?
She used to be. No, she used to be. She and I are now. We just well, I don't even say this right, but yeah, we recently became friends on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
She's not a troll. She's turned her life over to Christ.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know how to say that. She's getting married, and yeah, she's turned her life over to Christ. She's a changed person.
Oh, good.
She's already said as much that she's her hands are clean. She's not the same person. No, she just befriended me on Facebook about a couple days ago.
Oh, yeah, I don't know her. I when I was watching some of the stuff, I saw the name pop up a few times, but I'm not.
Yeah,
familiar
Danny Foose. Where but anyway, I mean, you know Leighton Harmon, right? You know who that is.
I've seen the name, but I've never seen him in the modern trolling. Like, I don't see him on any of the forums or any of the
not
pages.
recently.
I watched some of your old videos, and I know he was like him and some guy, Brennan, obviously, and there were a few other people in your early videos. Some guy, some Decay guy, some Decay Matters or something, and then there was
yeah.
And I watched your other video. There was some guy you're talking about named Rabbit Trolls or something, and then all these other people that I was rewatching it the other day where you're talking about all the other guys.
Yeah, well, back then I didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
Back then I was ready to fight, and I'm still ready to fight.
Yeah. So what about So I don't know a lot of those guys are. I mean, I know the inner circle now. So maybe I don't know if those are still the same people anymore.
They were part of it back in the day. They were part of it back in the day.
Okay. Yeah.
They were part of it back in the day. That's what they were doing. But look, it's just simply this. What am I going to say right now? Yeah, it's simply this. Basically, I will be able to cut right through that.
Yeah.
I will be able to cut through that. I am already ready for the appeal. I'm ready to take. Well, I've had 30 days to make the appeal, and I'm ready for the appeal. I don't know if I can add anybody else. I want to add that fucking Dewey Manlove, Stephon Pitts. He's got a fucking he's got a fucking foul mouth.
On what, the defamation or the copyright stuff?
The copyright and defamation.
Yeah.
I want to add that Stephon Pitts, that Dewey Manlove. He's got a real fucking foul mouth. I want to add him to the case. Alan Carter is just somebody that I'm about ready. I'll add him to the defamation.
Yeah.
He's running his goddamn fucking mouth. I'll put Alan Carter right on there. And obviously, the two main ones, I'm trying to go a different route with those two. Yeah, minions, the two minions. I'm trying to go a different route.
Yeah, the Mitchell and
Summers and Mitchell.
Yeah.
Summers and Mitchell. I'm trying to go a different route with those two. Not civil, but criminal. Not civil with those assholes, but criminal with those assholes.
Yeah.
And of course, I told you that Summers was using Carter's number to call me.
Yeah. They're all connected, George. They all work they really are like a terror cell. I don't want to use the word terror, but you know how they're all
No, that's exactly what you said it. Bing, ding, ding. John Party, tell him what he wants.
Roddy.
I mean, that's what it is. I mean, it's a fucking terrorist. They're terrorists, unpolitically speaking, but terrorist.
Yeah. Take
the political realm out of it.
Yeah.
It's terror.
Yeah.
They're trying to create terror.
So you think Marty's the Bin Laden, and then who's the Ayman al-Zawahiri?
That's an insult to Bin Laden. That's an insult to fucking. I mean, I might be drastic when I say that.
You think they're worse than Bin Laden?
That's an insult to Bin Laden.
You think they're worse than Bin Laden?
I will say that because it's personal. It's really fucking personal with me. At least Bin Laden knew when to shut his mouth and leave, and take off, and not keep it up.
Well, he was hiding because they were trying to get him with Predator
Yeah.
drones.
Well, I'm going to get fucking Marty. God damn it! I'm going to get fucking Marty, and I'm going to put his fucking head on a platter with an apple in it.
Is he the
And
worst?
every time I see his face, I'm going to with an apple. I'm going to kick it.
Is he the worst troll you've ever dealt with, George, in all your years of trolling? Is he the worst?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Worse than Brennan.
He's a motherfucker. He's a well, Brennan. Yeah, Brennan was definitely on that same level, but he's worse than Brennan.
Yeah.
If you can wrap your brain around.
What's
that.
the worst thing? What's the worst thing Brennan's done to you? Just the videos and like fucking with you? Like has he ever like?
You just said,
What's the worst thing Brennan's done? I know the worst thing. I mean, Marty's running drones and shit.
God, fucking the gay, calling up gay people to come to my house.
Oh, he's doing that too.
He did it back. That's when you remember when I told you that. That's how they picked up on me.
Yeah.
Sending gay people to my house and sending me to a gay place to pick him up, thinking he was a client.
Oh God, was it like a big? Was it like a drag? Was it like a tranny bar?
It's a gay bar.
Yeah.
It's a well-known gay bar, whatnot. Like I told you the story.
Yeah.
I had these two gay people in my car say, "You wouldn't be saying that if we were two women in the car, wouldn't you?" I said, "I'll say it to you. You wait till you get home before you do any of that crazy stuff in my cab. But you wouldn't say that if it was a woman. I'm saying it to you, though.
Yeah.
Okay? You can label me all you want. You're not doing that in my vehicle."
Oh,
I said, when you get to your home or your hotel, then you can do it all you want.
That must have been weird. Were they like drunk and super? Were they like hopped up on drugs and
I mean,
high and drunk?
I don't hate gay people.
Yeah.
I don't hate gay people, but God damn, you're so. What the fuck is wrong with them?
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with them? I mean, you got balls, right? Well, use those balls. You got fucking balls. Act with balls and be a man.
Well,
Walk like a man. That song.
Talk like
Walk like a man. Yes, and you can't. Got a man. Be a man. Have some balls.
Maybe they're gender fluid, and non-binary.
Huh?
Do
what?
Gender fluid, non-binary, the whole transgender stuff.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Fuck. Here you have Bruce Jenner, an Olympian.
Yeah.
Fucking athlete, Olympian, Bruce Jenner, fucking accolades of a respect. I mean, back in the 70s, performed, athlete, the triathlon. I mean, just the Mr. Athlete of the decade, or Bruce Jenner, well revered as a athlete, a real true athlete. And then years later, like what?
Yeah.
Like years later, he becomes this.
Well,
he becomes this woman.
Well, now you got these kids, like these wacky, like left-wing parents who won't even like tell their kids what gender they are. I read some article just the other day how like some of these ultra left-wing parents are not won't even tell their kids what gender they are because they don't want them to. They want to decide for themselves.
Look, I mean, if you want to rub dongs, then go ahead.
Yeah.
If you want to rub fucking dongs with someone, you go right ahead and do so. I don't want to know about it. Does it make me a homophobe or, homophobe? No, I don't. But you goddamn, don't you put that down my throat.
Yeah, well, literally,
don't put it down my throat
yeah,
because I'm gonna know. And it's a freak show. I'm sorry, it's a freak show.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
So did you ever have to
I don't hate because of that. It's not, they have a right to vote. They have a right to fight for the military and be in the military. And you got a lot of them in the military.
Yeah.
And they have a right to do that. But I mean, and so we'll have this day argument. Kevin and I will get on the screen and have the argument. Is it DNA? Is it by choice? Or is it by...
Do you ever have like gay?
Choice,
do you ever have like
in their genetics?
Do you ever have like GLAAD activists or like transgender and gay activists on your show and like debating,
No, I wouldn't want to do that because whatever I say would come off as an insult.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to do that. Look, let's be real about it. every political candidate, and this is where the Democrats have to, even if they don't agree with it, they have to agree with it. Even though Barack Obama didn't necessarily agree with it, he had to agree.
Yeah, Obama.
Bill Clinton and Hillary didn't agree with this. Bill and Hillary Clinton had to agree.
Now here's the truth. I think deep down Obama always did, but in 2008 when he was running, our country wasn't ready for gay marriage. But after 2 or 3 years in office, he switched. I always felt he was. Now the funniest thing is, I truly believe that Donald Trump is 100% pro gay marriage, because he was in 2000 when he was when he was talking about running on the Reform Party. And there is no way in hell I believe that a guy who's married to a supermodel, who lives in Manhattan, who runs beauty pageants and runs hotels, which is, hospitality is a very popular profession for gay men. A lot of gay men work in fashion and hospitality. There's no way that a businessman like that is that homophobic from Manhattan. He just had to pretend he's against gay marriage running for the Republican primary.
My banker, where I deal with my bank, okay, with the money where I put my money in the bank, with Forest Bank, the head manager there is gay.
Yeah.
And the head manager there is gay. I'm not going to mention his name or whatever. He watches my show.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, he watches my show. And so one time he came up to me. He said, "Oh, so you're still doing your show?" I said, "Oh, you know about that?" "Oh, yeah, we watch it. I watch your show." I said, "Oh, you do?" And I'm just like taken back because I'm like, yeah. I said, "Well, what have you seen?" He said, "Well, I see where you were talking about not being supportive of gay marriage." I said, "Okay, how do you feel about that?" He said, "Well, you have a right to your opinion." I said, "Yeah, damn right. Damn right I do."
Yeah.
So I said, "I'm not trying to pry. I mean, I know that you are gay." He said, "Yes, I am." I said, "Well, so but he said, I don't, but you have a right to your opinion just like anybody else." And so obviously that guy, even though he's gay, he's a gay man. He obviously respects the fact that maybe, that someone has a different opinion than he has, and he's okay with it.
Well, you got to be careful. You don't want to be. I mean, there's some militant. You don't want some like militant lesbians, because they'll come after you, and you don't want to get caught. You don't want them doing a pride rally near your place.
Well, that's where the bow and arrow will come in.
Yeah. You got to get more. You got to get more arrows, though, George. You only said you only had the one.
Yeah, I know.
You can't keep. You can't. Take one out and then hit them with a bow and then run every one of them. You got to be like Hawkeye and have one of those machines that keeps making new ones.
Yeah, well, it was my roommate's, and he left it here, so it's mine.
Yeah.
Left it here, so it's mine. So I don't know. But it's not. It has nothing to do with hate. It has nothing to do with fucking hate. You have a right to vote. You have a right to freedom. You have a right to fight for the military. You have a right to do everything else that everybody else does. Everybody else does.
Yeah.
But I just don't. I guess we're to that point. We're to that point where now I know, and I'm not. It's just it's sickening.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Imagine having to do it, George.
Huh?
Imagine having to do those acts. I think that's disgusting. Seeing it. Imagine doing it.
I can't understand what you're saying. Do what?
Well, you think seeing it's bad and hearing about it's bad. Imagine having to do
seeing it and doing and seeing it and seeing other. It's disgusting. It's sick.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well,
hate me if you want to argue that point. I'll argue that point. You have a right to do it. You have a right to do whatever you want to do. Just don't implicate me.
Yeah.
Don't implicate me.
Here's
another twister. And I'm not going to mention any names. There is a girl that I'm interested in. Her brother is gay.
Okay.
I don't dare let her see my show. She is. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Okay, I just got an order. But her brother is gay, and her brother knows me. They don't know me as Gorgeous George, of course. And then I'd say, "Hey, you want to watch my Gorgeous George show?" That would be a mistake.
Yeah.
Because she would probably go on. Whatever.
You got to be careful now, George. You got to hide all that.
It is an opinion.
I mean, you don't want to start talking about rubbing dongs with their daddy in front of her and her boy and her brother.
Yeah, I get you. See how
You
it
don't
goes?
want her to bring up Sean Brennan and you start talking about how big of a fag he is. You know.
Yeah. Well, that's yeah. So it's things you could say 2 years ago.
Yeah.
You can't say anymore. Things that are completely incorrect.
It's those.
You could say as I could say 2 years ago on that one show, on my birthday show 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Say on my birthday show 2 years ago. Would probably not be, can't say it again. And that's only been a couple years ago.
It's those SJWs. That's exactly what it is, George.
Only been a couple years ago. So, I mean, okay. But, I mean, it's individual. And when I did set the N-word, that was a private phone call to you.
Yeah.
They brought, oh, he's a racist. He's a racist. Well, when I said the N-word, that was a private phone call with you. And that that's a bunch of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like with Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan said the N-word, and it was a private phone call saying, my daughter's not going to be
Yeah,
then he got blackballed.
Yeah, but then he came back on Monday.
Hulk Hogan got blackballed because he said the N-word,
yeah,
and
sponsors
said that
didn't
his
want
daughter
it.
whatnot.
Yeah, he came back on Monday, and Triple H and him, he talked in front of the locker room, and apparently his apology wasn't so much about I'm sorry I did it. It was more like I'm sorry I got caught, and a bunch of the black wrestlers like the New Day and Titus O'Neil got pretty upset, and they put statements out, and they didn't really accept his apology. I guess it was kind of – Hogan's always talking shit. Hogan's a liar on a lot of things, so.
Yeah, well, I mean, the Nature Boy Ric Flair said that Hogan should be forgiven.
Yeah.
Ric Flair said Hogan should be forgiven, and hell, and you go back.
But Ric Flair also said Bret Hart wasn't a good wrestler.
They used to say about Ric Flair about Teddy Long. Teddy Long, and back in the day with the referee, and he called Teddy Long, whatever, Rodney King, or not Rodney King, but Rocky King, the wrestler, the black wrestler. So he made some disparaging comments. Or supposedly it wasn't ever. So, but that was back in the late '80s.
Yeah.
So they've also tagged Ric Flair as being a racist. But guess what? He is revered. Charles Barkley loves him.
Yeah.
Magic Johnson loves him. LeBron James loves him. So the black community loves the Nature Boy.
Yeah, but they don't like Hulk Hogan.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying. So you go back to what Teddy Long and the comments that he had made. So, but still, the black community will embraces the Nature Boy.
Yeah, because
with Hulk Hogan, I mean, yeah, that was something that was said, but it was a private phone call.
It doesn't. I mean, but it still means just because it was private doesn't mean he didn't say it. I mean, if anything, it
doesn't matter. It was a private phone call between two people.
If something's private, George, I think that's worse. It's
not
worse.
meant for the ears of other people to be listening to.
Yeah, but
look,
if
people say it.
If something's private, it's probably worse because they know that there's no consequences if they think they're saying it. So they're actually saying what they really feel. So I think it's far worse when someone says something private. That means that they're trying to hide. If they won't say it in public, they won't say it in private.
Look, listen to me. People say a lot of shit. People can say a lot of shit that they would say or whatever. And we'll just say this, and I think you can agree with this. The black community will use that word like it's changing underwear.
Right.
And God forbid if anybody Caucasian says that word. Now, I mean, we're just being real about it. They reparations, and we need to pay reparations for this, that, and the other. Well, okay, so it's okay for them to say it in rap songs. It's okay for them to say it amongst themselves. But God forbid if Honky Man or Cracker says it, whatever, or the white man says it, then they want to hang them. Well, it's a double-edged sword. It can go both ways. I understand about, all that, but that's where they have an issue with, then they feel entitled that they can do it. They feel entitled they can do it. That's bullshit. Now, I'm going to say that is bullshit. And I've had discussions with Vince about this too. I've talked to Vince about this too. They call Vince my token black friend. They call Vince my token black friend. Well, Vince is more than Vince is a good guy.
He's not the token,
but he understands what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And that's not about that. And then again, they can sit there and twist it up. Oh, well, you're a racist, and you're this, you're a racist. Blah 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 blah. Oh, you're a homophobe. You're a homophobe. Blah, 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 blah. Well, you know what? And so, actually, this has kind of changed my. I am still a Democrat, but this all has kind of put me right in the middle. I used to be the bang-toting Democrat or whatnot. I am more now. After Hillary got beat, I'm more now of a moderate.
Yeah.
And Hillary was not a liberal. Hillary was, and
was.
Bill and Hillary are not liberals. They are moderates.
She's a liberal, George. She was a liberal. She wasn't no
She
moderate.
is not a liberal. She's a moderate, but she's
a
still,
moderate.
still
She's a moderate next to Bernie Sanders and that girl from California or not California, New York City that's running for Congress. But
she would have been the most qualified to be president, and she probably would have done a hell of a job. She'd been the most qualified to be president. She should have been president. And we know all the situations about the Russians. We know what I'll just tell you the way it is. What the Russians and Vladimir and all this other shit. I'm sorry. That's just the way I feel about it.
I just don't know why the Russians. I don't know why the Russians would want a strong right-wing nationalist in office versus a left-wing globalist.
Putin is telling Trump how to jump. Tell you the truth.
I just
think
isn't it weird though that
Zhang Jing in Vietnam or in Korea is scared of Trump. Trump is scared of Putin.
He's not. Why? But I don't get why all of a sudden, after 50 years of the Cold War, the Republicans and the right were the ones who were more take out Russia, and all of a sudden the last 2 years after Hillary loses, the Democrats are the ones that want to get tough on Russia. It's a little odd there. It's a little odd and an odd.
Well, it's because when you meddle with an American election, they need to investigate, and they're not going to. You mess with an American election, then there needs to be an investigation involved in that.
They are investigating it, and then nothing's going to come out of it.
Well, and they're not doing shit with what's going on with me.
Well, they don't care.
They're not doing shit. They're not doing shit with that. Well, that's the problem. They don't care, and they need to care.
Yeah.
Because if they don't care, then when some shit happens, hit the fan. When shit happens, then it'll be too late. The things they need to fucking care about.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a big wig and I'm not a celebrity, and of course this just proves that I'm not a celebrity.
They love throwing that at your face. They love saying that about you, George. They love saying that you're a local celebrity when it fits you, and when it doesn't, it does.
No, if I was a celebrity, I'd be getting paid royalties.
Mm-hmm.
If I was a celebrity, I'd be getting paid for all this. I'm not getting paid one red fucking cent.
Yeah.
From a king to a pauper, from a pauper to a king, and everything in between.
Yeah.
I had a lot of money at one time, and I fucked it up, and I blew it.
Yeah.
Will I have that kind of money again? I hope so. Maybe, probably not, but I hope to hell have that kind of money again. I had that kind of cash at one time. I had $500,000.
Fuck.
Okay, that's not chump change. That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
And I went through it. I took trips. I did shit. I enjoyed myself.
Yeah.
But I fucked up.
You're just not invested.
It's like
properly?
a baby in a candy store, a wino in a liquor store. Oh, we're gonna go here. Oh, we're gonna party, and it doesn't last forever. You use it, you blow it, it's gone.
You gotta invest it like Marty did. Marty invested it in that Bitcoin, and look at him now.
Oh fuck him. Yeah, I made a mistake. I made a fucking mistake. Fuck him.
Yeah.
Give a goddamn what he invested. I don't care if he invested into fucking dildos.
Well, he'd probably buy all those.
Fucking cloth dildos. He probably uses one every fucking night anyway.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Yeah, he is. I haven't heard. I'm looking on the public page right now. I'm just seeing what he's saying. If he's been quiet though. They've all been quiet though. They've all been quiet. Have you noticed though that all the inner circle guys have been real quiet since that court thing came out?
Well, there's been no activity. Been no activity yesterday. So
Yeah.
I just told you that. No activity.
Did you read Marklin's bullshit report yet?
You're breaking up on me.
Did you read what Marklin wrote yet? Did you read Marklin's report?
No, I haven't. I haven't. I just haven't. I don't want even. I've got to read it. I just haven't wanted to fucking pick the damn thing up. It's right here. I'm going to today.
Yeah.
I just haven't had the urge or the need to do it. Okay, I'm walking into another restaurant, so you want to hold or you want to?
I'm gonna get going actually, George. I got to start doing some stuff, so I'm gonna be gone most of the day. So maybe I'll just text you later when I'm home. So.
Okay, no, I mean it's fine. I mean I'm I don't. I'm gonna lurk. I'm gonna see stuff and whatnot. I just don't want to be thinking about this.
Lurk their page, you mean?
And I'm just don't want to be thinking about this right now. I mean, I've got a lot to be thinking about, and I just want to be able to breathe and be able to enjoy myself and have a good time in this party.
Yeah.
And not be too consumed with all this other shit.
Yeah. Well, I hope it.
I mean, let me tell you something. I get very emotional about Jamie.
Yeah.
I get very emotional about Jamie, and it bothers me, and it still bothers me.
Yeah, they know that though, George. That's one of the biggest problems. They know that makes you angry.
So they keep that shit up, and they want to keep playing that shit. And I don't want her parents involved in this.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to get Sarah to make that call. So
to the
we'll
parents.
find out what happens. Yes.
Yeah.
She's more. She would be able to do it, but I got to find out what's going on with her.
Yeah. Have you talked to her lately?
No, I haven't. Mm-hmm. I'm hoping that. Things are still the same. Oh, God. All right, I'll let you go.
All right. Have a good night. Good day.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Chased off my property?
No, it's a different guy. So I got I got like the 52 messages, and then I went on the group. Let me go on the group for you. Michael Mitchell. He's posting new pictures of your house.
That's one of the trolls. That's one of the active trolls.
Yeah.
Well, it's obviously a fake account, But it's.
But they're new pictures though. Like was it raining today, George?
Yes.
Yeah, he posted pictures of you. There's no picture of you, but it says, "So fatty, I was in the neighborhood and goddamn rapist. How many guys are you gonna invite in for 20 to 40 minutes at a time? I've counted like 3. You need some Jesus or jail time for what you did to Jamie." And there's like a rainy picture, and then there's like a picture of looks like, do you have like a wooden back door, like a gate with a wooden gate?
What's going on in the back? I've got a fucking vault right in front of that door.
Well, he's got pictures of your driving by your house, and then there's like another one, an up close picture of your on your. It looks like
my what?
It looks like you got a good picture of your yard, a different angle, and then there's another one. It looks like it's like a backyard, like a gated fence. Do you have like a wooden gated fence?
A gated fence where I've got something in front of there, so it's like a vault I have in front of there.
Yeah.
And I put right in front of there to make sure that door does not open.
Yeah, I mean, there's no vault, so maybe he moved it. I don't know. There's no vault there, but there's a picture of it.
Because there's a reason why I put that there. Because if it has been moved, then I'm calling the police. Well, I put that vault there, and because if they've moved it, then someone has been on my property, and that's that's the trespassing, and they're going to jail. So what? Do
you want to see you want me to send you the picture?
Send me the picture.
Here, hold on a second. Let's see if this works. Text messages.
Is it the gate to my fence?
It looks like it. Yeah, hold on a second. Let me just save an email, or I'll text it to you.
So if it's a gate to my fence and that vault and that gumball machine is not there, then we're gonna have a problem. If they move that gumball machine and that vault that I've got in front of that door, then I'm calling the police. They've been on my property. I'm getting sick of this shit. Did you send it?
Hold on, not yet. Just loading it.
Are you sending it through your?
I'm gonna email. I'm just gonna text it to you. Let's see if this works.
No. Yeah. Text it. I'll go right on. I mean, I've been working all day today.
Yeah. Did you get it?
That That's it. That's it. That's fucking it. Got motherfuck.
It's somebody different though. It's a new troll.
That's right on my goddamn property.
Yeah.
Who is it? Who is it?
It's a Michael Mitchell.
No, it's no Michael Mitchell. It's fucking Robert Mitchell.
Yeah.
They moved the vault. That son of a bitch. I put. God damn. All right, I'm calling the police right now. Gotta go.
Okay, bye.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey.
Okay. Everything is where I put it. Everything has not been moved. So there's nothing been moved. So this tells me that this is an old picture.
Okay, that makes sense then.
So the coward, but they've been in my garage, because there's no way that picture right there, that was in my garage. So they had been in my garage doing whatever they were doing, and I bet you dimes to donuts that little faggot that I chased out was the one that did it.
You think that could have been one of the trolls?
I'm thinking, because he was on foot. That could be the one that's living up the street. Yeah, I went up there and I saw somebody and I gave them a stern look. I gave them a real fucking stern look.
Well, you know, George.
I want to catch his ass. I want to catch his fucking ass. The guy came on foot on my property. He walked up the other day on foot. He came twice.
Well,
so that son of a bitch might have been the one that was lurking in my garage.
That makes sense, George. I think maybe this was the whole plan, was it to get you thinking that all these guys were just here to have sex with you, like the gay guys, and then they could put one of their own in and say, oh, I'm just here for the sex party, when they were actually here to get intel, like firsthand intel on you. So you would think, oh, he's just, you can just be stern with him, get him out of here, not thinking that, that he was actually a troll trying to get intel. It's like, it's undercover work.
I took the bow and the arrow and I said, target practice, and he took off.
Yeah.
And I believe that that's the son of a bitch came, because that's the guy came on my property, not once, but twice that I know of. Not once, but twice that I know of.
Yeah.
And I said, obviously, I put the bow and arrows in target practice. And I didn't give a shit, because I was ready to let it go. I was ready. Yeah. I didn't give a fucking shit about the consequences. I was let it. If it hit him, then it would serve him right. Because I believe that for him to have the stones to come back, the other ones have come and they went.
Yeah.
Okay, the other ones came and they went. For him to have the stones to come back, that tells me that he's a troll.
Yeah. Maybe he called up Marty and said, hey, what should I do? How should I approach this? And then Marty's like, oh, go back on there,
Yeah, well, Marty is an idiot. You think Marty would be doing that? You think Marty would have the stones to do that in front of me?
No, because
you think he would?
As soon as
you think Marty would have the stones to come up to me?
As soon as you said something to you, and in his little South African accent, you break character and you know exactly it's him, And plus, he couldn't control himself.
I would kill him. I don't care if you record it. I would kill him. I would kill him. I would kill him with my hands, with my bare effing hands. Like Charlton Heston said, the blood of my bloody hand on this gun from the. I'm anti-NRA, but I'll use the Charlton Heston thing. From the blood from my bloody hand. Well, actually,
you'll remove from my cold dead hands.
Yeah. Well, what's his face? God damn, man. Why am I drawing a blank?
Planet of the Apes?
On Living Color. What the fuck do I do? God damn. Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
Jim Carrey did an awesome imitation of Charlton Heston. Anyway, you remember that? You remember that imitation he did of Charlton Heston?
No, I don't.
What they call it? Well, yeah. Well, Google it. It's funny shit.
Yeah.
It was funny shit. But no, it would have to be me or them. Me or them.
Yeah.
It was a skit where he was on Hee Haw.
Oh.
And he was talking like Charlton Heston on Hee Haw.
Gotcha.
I don't know if you. Well, Google that.
Yeah.
Anyway. Now, so I feel a little better because they haven't been, obviously, it was raining, but you know how far away they were today.
Yeah.
I put that vault and that gumball machine right next to the fence for a fucking reason, and I took a picture of it. The reason why I did that is if it gets moved, then that is trespassing.
Right.
If that vault and that gumball machine would have got to move after the picture, it would have been proof that what I would have. And I don't care because it would be Robert Mitchell and Jason Summers. I don't give a goddamn where it's somebody else. It's that same goddamn car where they're taking a picture at it.
Yeah.
Either one of the two. That same goddamn fucking car, the same thing where they're taking a picture at it.
Yeah, it's
I'm not stupid. Not stupid. I'm not going to say, oh, it must be somebody else. It must be somebody else. No, it ain't nobody else.
It's them.
Ain't nobody else. It's obvious who it is.
Mm-hmm.
Son of a bitch. Put my goddamn hands around their throat. Be the best thing I could do for the fucking humanity. Put my hands around their fucking throat. I believe that guy that got aggressive is one of the fucking trolls.
Okay. Was that the same guy you pulled the bow and arrow on?
Yes.
Very interesting.
I believe that one of those guys is a fucking troll, and he lives. Obviously, that's the one that Marty was talking about. That they moved up the street.
Yeah.
Moved up the street, basically.
Yeah, that would make sense.
So supposedly they moved up the street. So the guy didn't have the stones to get on the property, but obviously they've been in my garage. Because you see where that picture was coming from. Well, you can't see. I know where it's coming from. It was in my garage, to my fence.
This is all their game. This is bullshit. Did you call the police or no when you got home?
Yeah, I'm not. No. I'm going to do one better than that. I'm going to do the trespassing situation. Can't get them with a restraining order. I can get them for trespassing, and that's right. That picture right there is proof that they were in my garage. That picture that they took of my fence the other day is proof that they've been in my garage. Because the way that angle is, it's coming out of my garage. They were in my garage, so they took that picture in my garage of my fence, of that angle. That's exactly how it is. So I'm going to get them for trespassing. Can't get them for restraining order and protective order, which is a crock of shit. Restraining order and a protective order, which I should get them be able to do, but no, judge is not going to allow it. But I can definitely get them for trespassing.
Yeah. Why wouldn't he give it to you? He didn't think it was like life threatening or what? Like what was?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's crystal clear that this a protective order and a restraining order should have been in play. A protective order and a restraining order should have been placed. But no, you're not scared enough. Oh, you're not.
They said that you're not scared enough.
No, but he may as well have said it. May as well just said it to me. Crock of shit. Crock of fucking shit. Now, so they weren't on my property. They obviously saw that.
Yeah.
And they knew exactly what I was doing. So the reason why I did that is to prove that somebody's been on my property. That picture coming from the garage or coming from the fence proves that somebody's been on my property.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
The picture of that vault being right there, they didn't take a picture of the vault because, But see, if they would have moved it, that would have been definite entrapment of where that they've been on my property moving shit.
Right.
With that vault. But that picture, again, was coming out of my garage. So, yeah, I'm going... I don't want to deal with this, damn it. I don't want to fucking deal with this. It's within 24, 48 hours, I'm going to the magistrate and I'm filing a trespassing on Robert Mitchell and Jason Summers. See ya!
Yeah.
See ya!
Have you...
We'll get cooked.
Yeah.
We'll get cooked.
We gotta... These guys... They're so... George, they called me 52 times earlier. I mean, they just... I don't know.
You got anybody? Do you have any connections to the... I mean, is it a mafia person? I mean, you're Italian, right? What are you?
I'm Italian and Irish.
Okay, you got some connections to the mafia? I think I'm crazy.
How close of a connection are you looking at, George?
Well, I'm looking at someone that can just take care of the situation.
You mean like really take
Just-
care of things for him?
Just take care of it. To have someone, go up there and just knock on knock on their door, knock on their fucking door. I'm not. Look. Okay, I understand why. I mean,
I don't want to be involved with murder, George.
You see, Lo, why there's a need, Lo. You see why there's a need. Authorities are not going to do anything. The authorities are not going to do anything. The FBI, I don't know what the FBI are doing. I have no idea what the FBI are doing.
They got other things to worry about.
Yeah, well, then who's going to worry about this?
I don't know. We've been fighting them, George.
Who's going to worry about this?
It ain't ending.
See? Somebody's got to do this.
Well,
I got.
So who else is on our who else is fighting on our team? You got Kristen, obviously.
Look, at this point, I don't know. I can't. I want to say something, but I can't say it right now.
George,
I can't say what I want to say right now because
let's get it out of the way.
Let's
get it out of the way right now. We're on. We're.
No. I know. I don't know what's going on right now. I mean, they're call. I mean, they're using Sarah's number to call me. I thought it was Sarah. It's them calling me.
I got a couple 804 numbers. Does she have an 804 area code?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, so they might have been using.
It was them calling me as Sarah, and I answered them, and I closed. Like you want to hold or you want to call back?
Is she calling you?
No. I got to walk in and get an order. So you want to hold? Or you
yeah, I can hold. Yeah, I can hold.
All right, I can't have you say anything. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right. So, okay. Hey there. We got an order that was called in for DoorDash. Carnitas, fried pork, carne asada steak, El Paso marinara pork, and 3 chips and guacamole. Is it still working, or? Okay, we're going to pay for it. It is 3 chips and guacamole, carnitas fried pork, carne asada steak, and El Pastor marinara pork. That's it. Okay. You got 3 orders of what? I'm not seeing that. Oh, this is what I see right here. Is that the right order? And I don't see any hot tamales. Is that the same person or the same order?
He said 3 orders and 1 tamale.
Say that again.
3 orders, 4 tamales. It's going to be 55.
All right. So, yeah, because it's the 3 chips and chips and guacamole, but you got your carne fried pork and the El Paso marinara pork and carne asada steak. What do you know? Did they call back for the tamale? No, they called back. All right, hold on a second.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Chris, I'm going to call you back.
Okay.
I'll call you back.
Bye.
All right. Chris?
Guess what happened?
I don't know, man. I'm running the GPS right now. But go ahead.
Oh,
Go
they sent over a drag queen.
Do what?
They sent a drag queen over. They sent a dancing drag queen over.
What'd you do? Did you tell him to get the fuck out?
I freaked out, and he goes, "My name's George, gorgeous George," and it started dancing in my hallway.
What did he say to you?
He said, "My name's gorgeous George."
You tell him to get the fuck out of here?
I told him, "Who sent you?" And he goes, put his hands against his like the shush moment, kept dancing, kept twerking back and forth up and down the hallway of my apartment. Yeah, he knocked at it. He rang the bell 3 times. And he was just dancing and twerking and twirling and prancing and dancing all over the place. He said, "My name is Gorgeous George," and he just kept freaking out and just dancing and dancing. I
Brian?
yeah,
The problem,
sorry.
that's why I keep
Oh,
Hold on.
yeah.
Just hold on. Okay, because I got GPS
Yeah.
and I run and it's knocking you off every time you call. So hold on. Just I can't. I would have knocked him out, pretty much. I would have said you got 2 options: either get the fuck out, or you'll get knocked out.
Well, I asked him. I got in its face. And I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing here?" He goes, he then eventually he broke character, and he goes, I guess there's like a he was a like an escort agency, and like he goes, he's an escort, like a male escort, like a transgendered and he said somebody paid him in secure financial, like a money transfer, to come to my apartment and do a show and do a dance and pretend
And who was that? Who paid him?
He didn't
Who
say.
paid him?
Didn't say. Said it was anonymous.
Say you tell me who paid you, or I'm calling the police.
I asked that. He goes, it was all just an anonymous transaction on a debit card.
I said, well, you're not leaving. You're not going to leave. I'm going to follow you to your car and get your tags. We're going to call the police, and you're going to tell me who did it, or you're going to jail.
I was just so. I mean, my emotions. Like I'm trouble talking right now. Like I'm so.
I know.
So flustered. I've never seen anything like that. I mean, the way he was gyrating, and it was disgusting, George. Absolutely disgusting.
I would have said, you're not leaving until the police come.
Well, he left. I mean, I didn't want to. I didn't know. I mean, he just started.
I would have said to him, you either tell me who did this, or you're going to stand right here.
Well, he did. Well, I did
I'm
say.
I'm going to follow you to your car and get your tag.
Well, what I said to him.
Until the police get here.
What I said to him was, who paid you? And he goes, it was through a third party, and the money was, it was just an anonymous transfer from, to their company.
That's not good enough. Who?
Yeah. Well, he's gone. He's gone. I mean, I mean, who do you think it was? Probably Double M.
I would have said to him, who? And if you don't tell me, I would have followed him to his car.
Well, it's in the past, George. It was 20 minutes ago, half hour ago, so.
I would have followed him to his car and gotten his tag.
Yeah, well, it's too late now. I'm just, fuck.
Yeah.
Disgusting, George. Just flamboyant. It was a tranny. It was a total tranny.
Yeah. Well, I probably would have heard him.
Well, good. I guess for that person's sake, it was better with me and not you.
I probably would have reached out and hurt the bastard. Hold on. God damn it. There's fucking deer walking on this goddamn road here. This is not even, I'm being fucking out of this fucking area here. And there's deer walking on this damn fucking road. Christ, 4,300. I'm going back. God damn it! Hold on a second. This is not even in my area. I'm out here and they're fucking out of my area. Give me a deal with them run out of my area, and they don't compensate you enough for it.
Oh.
All right, this has got to be 43. Hey. All right, dude. I'm sorry, man. I'm like trying to figure out where you're at.
You're good, man. You're good.
Okay, so you got all this right here.
Yep.
And yeah, that is it. That's all you got.
Oh, that's a heavy bag right
Yeah,
there.
you got like that 4 deer walking on the corner too. All right, man. Thank you. Just Chris, hold on a second.
Yeah.
Can't even see shit. I'm going like going about 45, and there's fucking 4 deer in a row.
No.
45 and 4 deer in a row, like walking around. So
I'm thinking to hit him.
my high beams on, so I don't hit these damn things.
Yeah.
Those damn things. You hit those damn things, you can take your damn grill out.
Right. And that's your whole. And you lose your car's in the shop. That's your money. That's how you make your money.
All right, make sure that these deer are not in the street now as I come back around because they were right in the street and I put the beams on. Could have used that goddamn bow and arrow on those assholes. Bow and arrow on those deer. But of course, the deer probably wouldn't deserve it like the way the trolls deserve it.
Well, that's true.
All right. You don't know any better. Trolls, need to be caught. They need to be knocked out. All right. So what was I saying? Well, I don't know what to tell you. I already told you what I would have done.
Yeah.
But hindsight's 20/20. But hindsight's 20/20. But I would have told you what I would have done.
Yeah. Well.
I would have asked questions later.
So I've got. So in the last 2 days, George, I've gotten shit and trannies showing up in my apartment.
You think that's the nod, or you think that's Marty?
Could be both. I mean, I'm guessing it's. I'm guessing Marty's involved. Maybe he contacted the Brotherhood and they're helping him out.
So it's the nod. Well, I mean, so what? So they're a bunch of trolls, is what they are.
But they're a little. But they're bigger. They're more central. They've got more people.
How bigger?
Oh, they've got like dozens of members. I mean, the inner circle's what, 10 to 12, 15 people.
So it's like the Freemasons.
I mean, they're more like anonymous. That's all.
Right, but I mean, it's like a Freemasons kind of deal. You're part of a membership or whatever.
Yeah, but they're like a hacktivist group. But 666J1 was a member.
Activists, my ass. Well, activists, whatever, or stalkers.
Yeah.
Like fucking stalkers, is pretty much what they are. Fucking stalkers. Well, like fucking stalkers.
Yeah, I.
Well, I mean, it's the same shit with Marty. And with Marty, I mean, it's the same shit with Marty. He does.
Fucking Marty. He's got to. He's behind this. I think he is.
I know he is. You know he is.
Did Sarah ever get a chance to contact anybody with that IP address? George, you there?
Can you hear me?
Now I can. Hello?
I don't know. I don't know what to make out of this.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. They're sick human beings, and I use that term loosely. The human beings part.
Well, I'm just trying to figure this out. I'm trying to figure out, the fucking IP. I mean, I told her what did she do with that IP, and I'm not getting an answer.
Nothing.
Well, I'm just asking her what she do with the IP. She's not giving me an answer. So I don't know. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Again, like the old Garth Brooks song. I got friends in low places.
Well, who are her friends in low places?
No, I'm asking you. Do you have friends in low places?
I got them in low and high, George.
I got
them.
friends
I got
in
friends in low places, high places, and everywhere in between.
Okay. Well, we need even the low places that will do something.
But I'm not. I'm not putting hits on people, George.
Low places that would do the stuff without even telling you.
Yeah, I'm not getting involved in that, George. That comes back to me. I don't want murder charge. I don't want to be involved in a murder.
I understand. Look at this shit. What else do you do? What else do you fucking do?
I'm not gonna, George. It'll come back to us. You know.
No,
that.
I'm saying, what else do you fucking do? Nothing else gets done. Nothing else gets fucking done.
I don't know.
Am I right or wrong?
I don't know, George.
Am I right or am I wrong?
I don't know. Let's hope this ends. Let's hope this ends this week with the whatever happens in court. And that call.
I don't feel strong about this. Yemi's going to tell me probably. I don't feel strong about this. No, I really don't. I don't know what. I mean, Yemi's going to probably. The fact that I'm even going to speak to him, he's not even going to want to probably hear about the defamation.
Yeah.
But it's defamation. He probably is not going to want to hear the defamation. But there is defamation. There ain't no two ways about that.
Yeah.
Ain't no two ways about that.
But he threw it out though, right?
I can't hear you. What?
But didn't he keep saying they always brag saying the case was thrown out, so.
Yeah, because he didn't want to hear the case.
Yeah.
That's when Kristen said about him recusing himself.
Yeah.
That's when she started getting attacked.
Mm-hmm.
Kristen said about him recusing himself, and then she started getting attacked.
That was her debut. That's when they discovered her, right?
She said he ought to recuse himself. Started attacking. She said that he ought to recuse himself and started attacking.
Yeah, I saw the video a few times.
Say again?
Yeah, I saw the one video, your episode where she talked about that, and they just jumped all over that.
Oh yeah, very much.
What's she up to? Is she still? Is she? I haven't
heard
much.
She's we're having a party tomorrow, so I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. Oh.
Trying to not think about this shit.
Yeah, well, you know they're gonna probably start calling all day. Called me all day.
Yeah, well, I haven't answered. I only answered that one time thing that was there, and it's not.
Who was it? Was it Marty? Oh, was it Summers?
I didn't. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was either one of those two. Yeah, I thought it was Sarah, and they're calling from that number, so I hung up.
So when they call using her number, does it just come the full number up, or does like the caller ID say Sarah or whoever the person is?
It says her number.
Oh, okay.
It says her number. So I don't know. Seemed like to me that she would have. The next time that happens, man, get the damn tags.
Oh yeah. I mean, let's hope it doesn't. I mean, let's hope it doesn't happen again, because I mean, it was kind of traumatic. I mean, this guy was some disgusting acts the way he was moving, and he had like.
I thought he would have punched him. I thought he would have punched him in the face.
Yeah. Oh, and he had those. You know those. You ever see those? You ever see those big lollipops that are like rainbows that look like a dick? He was sucking on one of those when he was at the door. I
would have punched him in the face. Is what I would have done.
Yeah.
And I would have said, "Look, this guy comes to my house, and this not, I would have done. I would have asked questions later."
Yeah. I just don't want to kick his ass, and then he turns around and has me arrested, saying that he invited me. I don't want to deal with.
He's walked on your property. He's walked on your property.
It wasn't on my property. It's my apartment complex. knocking on my door.
Well, whatever. He's walking in. He's coming to where you live.
But he was invited
And you
by.
did not ask.
But somebody invited him, George. That's the problem. That's why they're playing this game.
You did not invite him.
Yeah, well.
You did not invite him. And you told him to leave, and he wouldn't leave. Right?
Yeah, but.
You told him to leave.
Yeah, but George, you know but you know how self-defense laws are in a lot of these states. I mean, you have an obligation in a lot of states to actually, like, if you're threatened or your life is in danger and you only use a certain amount of force, you can't keep beating them until they're done. The idea is in a lot of states, especially in my state, more of a left-leaning state, we have an obligation to flee. That was the whole stand your, we don't have a stand your ground laws in Massachusetts like they have in, like, let's say Florida or other southern states.
You tell him to leave, look. Gotta leave.
Well, I asked him to go away, and he still kept dancing. He goes, "I'm paid to be here."
You told him to leave, and he wouldn't leave. Well, that's when you got.
But I can't just start kicking his ass. That's I wasn't threatened by a guy like that. What kind of man am I to be scared like that?
I would have said leave. And if you don't, call the police. As a matter of fact, I said.
Well, the police don't do anything. George, you know what the police don't do anything. Why would they help me this time?
I said I would call the police. I would just tell them that, and then I would have said, make sure I got his tags. Mm-hmm. Make sure I got his tags. That's what you do.
But in a weird, in a roundabout way, like, he's not the bad guy. It's the person who ordered him to come here is the bad guy. Like, it's Marty.
But when you told him to leave, he should have left. When you told him leave, he should have left. Leave off and get off my property or whatever, out of my apartment complex. Should have left. Get out of my apartment complex, should have left. And that right there is harassment. It's stalking. Harassment and cyber stalking, and yeah.
Well, not the tranny wasn't doing the cyber stalking. Marty was doing the cyber stalking.
Well, I don't give a shit at this point. Okay, I don't give a shit at the point. I'm about ready, Getting sick of this shit.
So am I.
Talk to your attorney about it.
He's aware of what's going on.
What do you tell you?
Hold on a minute. I hear something. Hold on. Hold on. Hello? No. There's one.
What happened now?
There's one outside my door. I looked through the
Tell
peephole.
him to get the fuck away. Tell him to get lost. You tell him to leave, or you'll be arrested.
Excuse me. What
Gotta do it, Chris. Tell him to leave, you'll be arrested.
He's dancing.
Here, I'll be the cop.
All right, hold on. I can see. I'm looking. I'm looking.
I'll be talking to a cop. And
I'm looking through the people. Hold on a minute. No, you're not invited. Talking through the door. I'm sorry. All right, he's turning around.
You're talking to the police right now, and you're talking to the police right now.
Hold on a minute. I'm gonna talk to him. Wait 1 second. I'm gonna get rid of him. Fuck it. All right, he's running. What the fuck, George?
What's that?
He left.
Get a can of mace, man. What you do? Get a can of fucking mace. Actually, that's what I'm going to do.
Get some mace.
What I need. Get a can of mace.
Yeah.
Just mace the shit out of here.
This is disgusting, George.
It's his word against yours. His word against yours.
Yeah.
If he came to your door and attacked you, you maced him. Self-defense.
Yeah.
He came to your door and you were self-defense and you maced him.
Fucking, George. Ugh.
Shit, man. It sounds like you got it worse.
Yeah, I'm getting the trannies. You really just gay guys. I'm getting trannies.
Sounds like you got it real worse. I'd call the police.
What are they gonna? Oh, they're probably gonna say, well, what's he doing there? Why is he here? Blah blah. You know.
I said call the police and tell them what's going on. And if they don't do anything, then if you do something, then you're going to be doing something. Since they're not doing their job, you're doing something then in combats to what they should be doing. In combats to what they should be doing, and they're not doing their job, then that leaves you only to defend yourself. And you're going to defend yourself. Either do something to them or mace them. Do something to them or just fucking mace them. What you gotta do?
I guess. Well, I got a weird email.
So,
well, I got an email, George.
What does this guy do?
Oh, he just did his usual bullshit. This one was a little more. As soon as I said get the fuck out of here, I pushed him around. I opened the door and then I just told him to get the fuck out of here. And he started moving around. As soon as I kind of gave him the eye, he goes, "You're not the guy I thought I was meeting." I'm like, "No," and he ran away.
Yeah, well, only have normally they'll go. They'll go.
Yeah, he was like a twink. This one.
You gotta do what?
He was a twink.
What else? A twink.
A twink. It's a skinny, small, scrawny guy.
That's a twink.
Yep.
Well, I don't.
Yeah,
I don't know.
and they're the opposite of bears. Bears are like the real big burly guys, like bearded, hairy guys.
I don't know the twink or what the fuck I don't.
Well, there's also otters. There's bears, otters, and twinks. Those are the threes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's disgusting.
Yeah. Let me check this email. It's a weird email. Let me check this out. I just got another email. It says, what the fuck, George? The fucking picture of my... The fucking photograph inside my fucking apartment.
Inside your apartment?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
No, it's a fucking... It simply says, "We know," and there's a black hand on there. Like it's in the bottom of it.
So, wait, it's a picture of inside of your apartment?
Yeah.
You call the police right now. You call the police and you tell us somebody's been in your house.
It could be a fucking video camera, though. Hold on a minute. I think I know where the angle is. Hold on a minute. Hold on.
It doesn't matter. If someone's been in your house, you call the police and tell them someone's broken in.
Hold on.
They broken in.
Oh, look at this. Look at this, George. I'm looking at my fucking smoke detector. Let me look at this. Oh my God, George, they replaced my smoke detector.
What?
My smoke detector has a little device in it.
Okay. Well, you found something in there.
Yeah, because the angle of the photograph.
Well, wait. What do they do to your smoke detector? Your smoke detector is...
They put a fucking camera in the fucking smoke detector.
How do they get in your place?
I don't know.
You see, well, I mean, obviously you can tell because that's what you see things like that you know what these little things look like.
This is unbelievable, George.
Take the damn thing and you give it to the police, and then you call the police.
Yeah.
You got evidence.
Yeah.
Call the police. You got evidence right there.
George, how many smoke detectors do you have? Like anything outside like that, like a smoke detector on the outside or anything that they could be using?
No.
Okay.
No, I got the dish antenna. So that's probably where the damn thing was, and I haven't even looked at it. I got the dish antenna. So they might have put that on top of that. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't tell.
It's so small. It's weird, George. It like went over the part where like the Mine has like a blinking light, and it went right over the top of that. Clicked right onto the smoke detector.
I don't know what to tell you about this. Are you married?
Divorced.
Okay, so you were married when all this shit went down.
No. I was divorced when all this went down.
Do you still? I mean, do you still talk to your wife? Or?
We're friendly. We're on social terms.
You still talk to your wife? Does she know about all this shit?
I don't want to embarrass myself saying that.
You got kids?
Yeah, they're 18.
You got kids. So I mean, they're adults.
Yeah.
Do you talk to them about this shit?
Nope. I try not to talk to anybody about this. It's pretty embarrassing. I don't want people knowing that like I'm being harassed by fucking having trans.
Well, no, man. You gotta let your family know, man. You gotta let your family know.
They know that bad stuff happens, but I don't get into too much detail.
I don't have family. I mean, I don't have any family, so it's just me. You got family. You got what? You got a son or you got a daughter?
I got both. I got the boy's 18, the girl's 21.
Okay, you got a son and a daughter, and you got so you got a family.
Mm-hmm.
You got a family that they can be implicated in this shit. You want them to know that about being implicated because then you have proof. And they,
I just don't want them. I don't want them seeing the videos of me online. I don't want them to see any of the embarrassing stuff. It's tough as a father to show people ruining your life. I mean,
well, I understand. Then you got to get control. You got to get some control there, some kind of way.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna control Marty when I get There's animals, George.
Now what?
They're just animals. That's all. I got another 17 calls coming through, just nonstop.
Okay. What animal? Oh, you mean
Just,
you mean they're
yeah.
You're calling them animals.
But they keep. Yeah, they are animals. Yeah.
That's an insult to an animal.
Yeah, right. It is.
That's an insult to an animal right there. Well, look, they don't have your cell phone.
No, they'll never get that.
They don't have your cell phone number. See, they got mine. So, so I don't, I have to use like a dummy phone number. So what I got to get another, change his cell phone number and then probably get a dummy number, and use that.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, so look, what did your attorney say then? Anything?
He said it's tough. He told me unless we actually can get them in the in the area, and then you got to prove that they've actually done things that have physically or have financially hurt me or physically hurt me. It's tough,
What they're doing right now is what they're doing right now is enough. What they're doing right now is fucking enough right there.
Yeah. Attorney said it's going to be tough though to prove exactly who pinpoint the actor who actually did the specific act. That's the problem.
Next time you do that, you say you ain't going to go anywhere, and if you do, I'm going to follow you and I'm going to get your tags, and the police are going to talk to you.
Yeah.
Whether they do or not, you scare them.
But same with you though, George. When you talk to them, every time you talk to those gay guys, they just say, "Oh, some guy told me to show up."
Don't give a shit. If it keeps happening, then the police need to do something.
Well, the police.
Random people.
Well, they laughed at me.
The police need to do something. I put the fear in God in the queer. I put the fear in God in the queer and say, you ain't gonna go anywhere. Because the cops are going to come. If you don't, you need to tell me. If you don't tell me, I'm going to follow you and I'm going to get your tags.
Well, yeah.
Hey, we're going to press the matter. So that you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. The problem is,
right
George, the cops fucking laughed at me yesterday or this morning when I talked to him.
Laughed at you.
Yeah. I mean, George, I told the cop a guy sent me a bag of shit and he laughed. And then the cops, your cops were like, you know, he's mentioned putting you in the crank file.
Well, they can do all that all they want. I've got the evidence. They can do that all they want. I've got the freaking evidence of what's happened. All right, I got a order I got to do now. Here, hold on a second. Shit. Having the same discussion. All right, hold on a second. Let me God damn it. All right, what the fuck? All right, hey, let me call you back. Let me call you back. Cause I got to have the phone clear.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
All right, bye.
Hello? Hello.
What was that banging?
Oh, I had to plug my phone in. My head's.
Well, yeah, that's what you would hear at these call centers. You know, like a bang, 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 bang. It's like what these bill collectors will. You hear that banging, or if they're from overseas, you hear that same noise. So it's like bang, 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 bang.
Oh, I don't know then.
What was that? Was it just your headset, or?
Yeah, I had to plug it in.
So it makes that noise then.
Well, I didn't have it plugged in, so maybe that's why. I don't know.
Well, yeah, well that answers the question because I wonder what that sound is. And you have other people that are calling there, other people calling the number, and you hear that same sound. So that answers my question. The people they're putting your headset. They're doing it when they're on the phone. They're putting their headset in. So it's like from what you got is like a Google phone.
Yeah.
You got like a Google phone, so you have to use it. You have to use it to do that.
Yep. Keeps me safe.
Okay. Well, that's what that fucker does a lot.
Yeah, they all do that.
That's what that fucker does a lot when he calls, you know. And I've heard that noise before. I've heard that fucking. I didn't even know what the hell that was.
Yeah.
So you just told me.
Yep.
You just told me what it is. All right. So any more queers?
Nope. None of them.
No more queers coming to the door.
Nothing.
Like that song by Paul McCartney. Just, let them in.
Oh, they'll let you in, George. They like you. They seem to like you more than me.
No, let them. Well, I'm just saying for both, Let them in, that Paul McCartney song, the song I'm talking about, Let them in or Let them in.
Not top of my head.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Letting fags in. Letting these fucking fags come in my house. Oh, I don't want to sound like that, but that's just the bottom fucking line,
Yeah.
Damn, well, you had a little. I mean, you had a little worse than I did. But I mean, no, you had it real worse than I did.
Yeah, well. What are you gonna do? You gotta get them.
I don't want those honkers, when they come on there and go like that, that. So I say if they come to the door and then they and that scare the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. Have they contacted you today? Have they contacted you lately? In the last couple hours?
Oh, they called, but I didn't answer.
Yeah.
Well, they called that one time. I thought it was Sarah, and then of course, I hung up. Called that one time. I thought it was Sarah, and then they were about to say something, and I hung up. Not a word.
Yeah.
Not a word from. Not a word. I don't fucking.
I'm
not really sure. What's that?
I'm just so,
Yeah, I'm right there. Right there.
We need to figure out a real final plan of attack on these fuckers.
I I told you the final plan, but you don't, I mean, I told you the final plan that needs to be done, but you're not, you don't.
Oh, I'm not getting. Yeah, I'm not murdering people, George. I'm not getting involved with it.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying, but I'm just telling you. You want to, I mean, I hate to say it, the only way that you do it is that. The only way to do it is to do that.
Well, I'm not.
If you want the God honest truth, let's the God honest fucking truth. Are the police doing anything? No. Are the police doing anything? No, they're not. So what do you do?
I don't know.
What do you do? I got my friend that I haven't seen in a long time. He called me yesterday. I didn't know him. I didn't recognize him. He used to work on radio. He used to work on radio. He's trying to get me to go to a Catholic church tomorrow, go to Mass. I said, well, I wish you would have told me that. I wish you would have told me that, because I haven't been in a Catholic church in God knows how long. And then, go to Mass and whatnot. I walk in that damn mat in that church. It's liable to catch on fire. I'm walking in that church. It's liable to catch on fire.
I think you'll be okay, George.
I said, give me an extra week. I said, I'll go ahead and see the priest. I'll tell the priest, that I've got trolls. Tell the priest I got trolls. I need divine intervention.
So what were you trying? So George, I know I shouldn't be prying, but what were you going to tell me earlier? You said you had something big you wanted to tell me that you weren't sure.
I didn't know. Nothing big. I'm wondering what the fuck is going on right now. I'm wondering what the fuck is going on. I mean, that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Left in the dark about a lot of shit. No, I mean, I don't. I want to know.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it. I want to know. I mean, I don't know. Shit.
There's animals.
I can't. She's going to South Carolina, and then I'm going to be back to square one again.
Yeah.
She goes to South Carolina, I'm going to be back to square one again. It kind of pisses me off.
Yeah.
Kind of pissing me off right now.
Well, let's hope she does something. I mean, she hasn't done much though, George. Just like
you
said.
I mean, I don't know. So that's why I'm waiting. We're waiting. We're waiting for that. I mean, waiting for hell's bells.
Right.
And FBI, the FBI needs to get involved, and God slows down right in front of me here. Doesn't turn his signal on. He just slows right down, right in front. Slows right down in front. Not even turn his turn signal on. Slows right down in front. I don't fucking. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I mean, the FBI needs to be involved.
Yeah, well. They got terrorists.
The FBI needs to be involved, and they've been told. So there you go.
They got a million other things to worry about, George, and that's the problem.
I don't care. They need to start worrying about individuals. That mentality is where people become vigilantes.
Mm-hmm.
All right? People start becoming vigilantes with that mentality.
We're going to be like, what's that movie? Death Wish.
I don't remember, but whatever. I don't remember the movie, but
Yeah.
What I'm saying.
You got to take law in your own. Basically got to.
Well, hey, it's what it seems like. That's what it seems like.
Yeah.
I mean, damn. What do you do?
I don't know. This is what happened to me, George. No one cared about me. Nobody fought with me. It was me versus the internet.
I mean, what the fuck do you do? It's severe. So, this is criminal. I don't give a damn. This is fucking criminal. This is criminal what they're doing. They're calling this is criminal.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna let the fucking judge know this.
Yeah.
I want the fucking judge know what's been going on. I had to go through my number 5 different times.
But you know what the judge is going to say though, right? I'll tell you exactly the judge is going to say. We're talking about the case pertaining to Markland and Brennan, not to the other people.
I'm going to say it's in relation to it. It's all compounded upon it.
Mm-hmm.
And Markland is involved in it indirectly.
Yeah.
He's very much involved in it because it's all based upon that. It all stems from that.
Right. So hope the judge accepts that. But if he's the kind of judge you think he is, might be trouble.
No, I don't care. There was a lot of shit that started. This is all started and stems from that.
Mm-hmm.
This all started and stems from that. When I've got fucking fags coming to my door, I get a problem with that.
Right.
I'm not hating on them, but I have fags coming to my door. I have a big problem with it.
But then Markland's going to say, "Well, I didn't do it. Somebody else did it." And you know that's what immediately is going to be his defense. It's how they play, George. They got all their little buddies helping them out.
Yeah. This is all going on because of the lawsuit, trying to intimidate me.
Mm-hmm.
All going on because of the lawsuit, trying to intimidate me.
Right.
Pretty much. So I have a good notion to ask him. I say, who's writing your court papers for you?
Oh, you're going to ask Markland?
Yeah. So who's writing your court papers for you?
Yeah.
What's with the insinuation every time, saying gay?
Yeah. Oh, they do that? They put gay instead of George?
Yeah. Mention gay. What's the insinuation to put in there gay?
Well, they're going to say it was your initials, which is pretty shitty, but it's that's
no, I don't. That's not my initials. It's GY.
Yeah.
GY.
Now, is Markland? Does he have an attorney? Does he have a formal attorney, or is he?
No. I'm gonna say, who's doing your papers for you?
Does he
You're
have
not doing them.
Does he have to legally say that? Does he?
I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna say, who's doing your papers for you? You're not doing them. It's about day and night.
Yeah. Does he have to declare? Does he have to say that? In discovery, is that like how it works? Like you have to.
I'm gonna ask the judge.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask the judge. That needs to be answered.
Yeah. What happens if he asks about you though? You're just doing it yourself though, right? You're entitled to.
I'm gonna say the judge it needs to be answered. I said I have been doing it myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I've been doing it myself.
Is he allowed to have somebody then do his court docs, or can he do it?
Well, I mean, if he's pro se, then he needs to be pro se.
Yeah.
If he's pro se, then he needs to be pro se, so to speak.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not familiar with. I mean, I don't really know much. Is he filing? Is he doing the pauper thing too, or is it? Or is
What's that?
He's not doing that whole pauper thing though, is he?
Well, he's the defendant, so he doesn't have to do the plaintiff is the one. Yeah.
Okay.
He's a defendant, so it doesn't matter. It's the plaintiff.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe both parties could do it. I just didn't know.
Yeah.
People could call him Will Markland Pauper or something.
Call him a jackass is what I call him.
Yeah. I tried to look up his. I was trying to find.
Half-baked jackass.
I was trying to find his movies. I was on his IMDb and there wasn't a lot of stuff on him.
Yeah, well, it's not gonna be a lot of stuff. He doesn't have a lot of stuff. It no damn speaking roles. If you got a speaking role, then you've impressed me.
Yeah.
Not blowing a fucking kiss to a doctor. That's not a fucking speaking.
I saw that. That's the only thing I saw with him. He was with some girl and he was trying to hook up with him.
Yeah, blowing a kiss to a doctor is not a speaking role.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't impress me. Anybody can. If you got a speaking role, and you can talk, then that would be impressive.
Yeah, he posts all those pictures of him with Jack Lemmon and who's the other guy? Eric Estrada, a guy from Chips.
Yeah. He's got a heart for Eric Estrada.
Yeah.
He's got a Woody for Eric Estrada.
Yeah, he thinks he's a big superstar.
big superstar, whatever. He said, washed up has-been.
Or never was.
Washed up has-been.
Yeah.
And I don't know what his fascination is with Bill Mummy and Lost in Space. His fascination with Bill Mummy, Lost in Space. That's messed up. I mean, that's good.
Oh, I found a picture of him.
All right, dude. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call
I
it.
gotta do some stuff.
I'm to a point right now where I've got to get food. I got dog food and
Yeah.
at the gym in the morning. And
Yeah. You got your party, right?
Yeah. Got a party for tomorrow, basically. So.
Yeah. All right. Well, maybe
Yeah,
I'll talk to you. Maybe not. But if not, have fun at your party. Okay.
All right. We will talk.
All right. Have a good night.
Appreciate it.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm done talking to him. It's a 6th call, I think. So, yeah. Everybody have a good night. Maybe probably aren't hearing this at night. I'm just rambling. Anyway, bye.